Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we return to the true north as Magna Gendel, Shieldbreaker of Thenn. In the last episode we took over the Umber lands and we granted some titles out, and now it's just a case of securing our new realm. As I noticed, looking after the episode, that we can only field 9,000 men now because every single one pretty much of Gendel's vassals absolutely despise him. Near enough every single one, they have such huge negative opinions of us for several different reasons, so we are going to have to try and improve relations with our vassals before going on to any more wars or conquests, which is a bit of a pain. We still have the last half that we need to give away, as well as the High Lordship. We've got the Valley of Thenn, which belongs to us because we don't actually have a son and heir to give that to at present. And we also have the High Lordship of the Wall, of course, Castle Black. So we've got several things that we do need to sort out. We need to try and improve those relations, though. So if we've got an intrigue and we can hold a feast, let's go with that and try and improve the opinion of our vassals by doing that, and we'll go for some other things as well. We'll probably have a grand hunt afterwards and other little things that we can try and do. We're probably going to have some factions. Yes, we've got an independence faction from High Chieftess Bluegull, the Unfaithful of the Frozen Shore, which has quite a decent backing, actually, 40%. Wow, we have a 67% one. Wow, 200. Oh, that's Liege Loyalists. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. But we have Chief Isambert, who is our grandson, isn't it? That has 67%. Who is up to that? Our vassal, Chief Jarl of Free Vale, which is, okay, directly underneath us. So that's quite annoying. Right, so let's send our law speaker there. Let's try and improve relations there. And we'll also spend our... we'll also send our spy master there to try and see if we can sort that out and try and make things a little bit better there. Do we have any minor titles that we can give away to try and improve the opinion of our stronger and more highly rated vassals? Doesn't look like we do, which is a shame. One thing I am going to do, our wife, who's 38 now and not really of any special birth or anything like that, I'm going to divorce her. As we are the head of our faith, we can do that, and it's only really going to upset her, so I'm going to get that out of the way, just for the reason that we have a very impressive Alice Umber here, a 15-year-old with the giant and strong trait, and obviously the Umber bloodline. So I'm going to arrange a marriage between her and us ourselves. So we're going to marry an Umber bride. Let's see if we can get some strong giant Thenn children with that Umber bloodline, which will be awesome. We're doing a lot like the Starks did in the north when they conquered houses and married them into their houses, such as the Marsh Kings. They did it with the War Kings and the Barrow Kings as well, maybe, which obviously brought all those different bloodlines, and it strengthens our hold over the north. And then hopefully if we can get a son with this girl, we can then make them the new lord of last half, a Thenn with Umber blood. That would be good. 2 characters that owe us favours, which could come in handy. So yeah, we're gonna have that feast and see if we can get people to like us a little bit more. Peace with you, High Chief Harkle of the Haunted Forest. Unfortunately, I have to decline your proposal for a non-aggression pact. So I did try and get some non-aggression packs. One's accepted, thankfully, and several people are going to turn down. Wow, a hell of a lot of people are going to turn down our feast, which sucks. But we can try and get the people on side that we can. And a temple construction holding has finished in Sea Dragon Point. Interesting, okay. We'll just give that to you, because it's going to make you like us a little bit more, isn't it? Weirwood of Dragonport, nice. Yeah, hopefully that'll get you on side a little bit more as well. Keep our high chiefs and such on side a little bit better. Your chiefs have arrived, and the time for the feast is upon us. The days are growing short in this winter, and when the darkness begins to set in, the bonfires you have prepared light up the forest. The largest bonfires call the gods to us, so that they may protect us from the others. Hopefully we can get people on side by doing this. And we can also, obviously, as I said, get that grand hunt on the way, and there's probably going to be a few other things that we can do to try and improve those relations. With the bonfire still lighting up the woods outside in the dark winter night, you and your chiefs gather for the great feast the wives have prepared. Let us drink together. Vassal opinion increases by 15 for 12 months. Perfect. We do need that. And we will get a little bit more as well, won't we? Morsels of food and clean-picked bones fly everywhere from the direction of Master Alvi as he greedily stuffs himself with the delicacies served at the table. Suddenly his face turns a strange shade of green and he rushes towards the exit, but only makes it as far as Prince Asbjorn before he starts rejecting his before he starts retching his stomach contents into poor Asbjorn's lap. That could have been me. So Magna Gendel's opinion of Master Alvi changes by time. We don't want to have people getting a negative opinion of us. We need to get people on side. We've got a council in discontent as well for 10 months, which is not good. Some smugglers have entered our domains, which is also not good. And we're also upsetting peasants by trying to get taxes off them, which is also not good. What's this war we've got going on here? It's a huge army. Currently defending against High Chief Artus Crowkiller. Invade. Wow, he's got a lot of manpower. And are you our vassal? You shouldn't be our vassal. Maybe that's another reason why people don't like us too much. We need to transfer that vassal to you. He belongs to you. Which one was it? This is Forktop, isn't it? Forktop. Okay, for some reason we can't send him over, which is interesting. No idea why. Maybe it's because he's at war. I'm not too sure. And this is also the Great Ice River needs to be sent over to you, which will hopefully make you like us a little more. Yeah, we can go for that, so that's good. There we go. Transfer that vassalage. Is there any of others that have managed to slip away from people? I don't think so. I think the others are all where they should be, apart from the Umberlands, of course, which we do need to change. The bonfires have finished burning for this winter, and the feast has come to an end. Until next time, awesome. Loads of people's opinion did improve, so that's good. Let's go on a grand hunt, and let's get a nice statue or something built. Yes, in memory of our father. Let's see if we can get people on side by doing that. Is there anything else we can do? Not a lot, to be honest, which is a bit annoying. We really need to get people on side, but hopefully by peace. But will that actually work? And we've had a peasant revolt, which is not good. In Brandon's gift, it's only 1,600 strong though. Hopefully we can get more than 157 men from Castle Black. Is that really all we can call upon? That really does suck. Why is it like no manpower? What about from the last half? Nothing. Why have we got... We've got 14,000 men apparently. And Mar the Giant has died at the age of 72, which does suck. How much manpower can we call it from other places then? 4,000 from Thenn, but it's a long way away. What about from Hardhome? 13. Wow, we really have no manpower whatsoever. Here we go, 3,000. That'll do. Let's march them down south. We'll disband this host because it's literally pathetic. 3,000 men will be more than enough with Gendel leading the centre. And we'll just put Morse and Alf in there for now. We'll get rid of these 4,000 men. We don't need those. Try and save any manpower that we can, considering our army is ridiculously weak. While chasing an agile deer, my horse stumbled and broke its leg. Luckily, I was thrown off, but now my horse is in pain. I will end his suffering myself, get some piety. Yeah, that'll do, I suppose. War disrupts our grand hunt. We are forced to cancel our activities. Well, that is annoying. We could search for a smith, get some more prestige and such by building some great weapon or some armour or something, I suppose. We'll threaten the vassals, see if we can keep our vassals in line by threatening them. And perfect, that has actually worked. It has given them a worse opinion of us, but at least it has got rid of one of those negative factions that we have got. Some of these other ones now we need to take care of instead. What's the next powerful? We've got this one here, independence from the frozen shore. Okay, yeah, we can try and sort that out. That's fine. Let's... we can't actually move them yet, so it didn't take them long to sort that out at all, which is good. Let's just get our men south to take care of this peasant revolt. And for some time now, my daughter, Princess Ashild, has been overcome with fatigue. Well, that's not good. She's got pneumonia. Call for the physician at once. And in memory of Cregan, perfect. This tomb was built by Magna Gendel in memory of Cregan of House Thenn, his father and Sigorn's son. He was a caring father and husband and living a good life. Ever will stand this memorial. You leave the tomb content in the knowledge that many centuries from now, when its paint has long since faded, scholars will be studying these inscriptions in an effort to glean the wisdom of their words. Monthly piety up, diplomacy up, general opinion up by 5. Perfect, that's good. That's what we need, and we gain a lot of prestige and piety from it as well. This is what we need to do. My king, I right to express consternation at the fact that Alvi enjoys commands of your army, when I should do it instead. Let's have a look at you. Well, you're not a commander at all, and now we're going to end up upsetting you, which is annoying. And Alvi, the Silver Bard's actually not very good either, though, is he? So, yeah, we'll go for you because you're a lord. Let's try and keep the lords happy. I think the High Chief Gorn of Skagos has used out the title Chieftain of Seal Shore from Harmond Bowl. Well, that's annoying, because I want him to actually have titles, but we can't really give him anything now. I like this guy, and he has had a son as well now, Had Bowl, who has got the giant trait. I think we might have seen that in the last episode, actually. And yeah, all those people have now arrived back at our court, which is annoying. Rebels killed Mar after taking Mole's... Oh no, Mar! Who owns this now then? It's another giant at least, Lord Maester Neg of Brandon's Gift. That's annoying that they've killed the giants of Brandon's Gift, which is really annoying. Really, really annoying. We're at -10. We'll easily be able to take down this revolt, though. Is there any other decisions that we can now make? Even more that we can do to get people on side. At least we do have our summon the warriors of the wildlings and such from our society that we're in to fall back on if we ever need that extra manpower. Let's search for a smith. Let's build something. Let's build... Let's go for another weapon. Why not? Let's build another weapon. The blessing of the old gods. News from Winterfell, Magna Gendel. It seems that while surveying his dement, King Brandon, the 16th Stark, happened upon the corpse of a huge grey direwolf. So all the Starks are now going to get direwolves. All of his daughters, Princess Sonora, who is... betrothed to a reed. Interesting. He's not got green dreams, though. Then he's got 2 sons, Prince Elric, who now has a direwolf, and Prince William. Prince William of the North. Interesting. They have a slight advantage, but we should be able to destroy. It's only a peasant army, isn't it? Wow, look at our commanders. 26, 40, 31. Really impressive. Who's the new Lord of the North Road? Warhunt. Interesting name. And there we go, a victory. My king, many of your faithful subjects, and myself included, feel that High Chief Artus Crowhunter of the Lower Frostfangs has amassed more power and titles than is warranted by his station. Let's have a look at him. Oh, wow. He does have a hell of a lot of power, doesn't he? Yeah, it's probably a good idea that he does abdicate some of that. He doesn't like us anyway, and he wants to become a higher lord. Yeah, we need to worry about this guy. He's a warg. He is pretty interesting, though. He's a really impressive character. We'll issue the command, but he might give it to one of his sons or siblings, maybe. My king, I assume this is yet another poor attempt at humour. I shall not surrender that which is rightfully mine. Brilliant. Well, that failed, didn't it? We can disband this army at least now, and we can end this war. We need peace to try and get stuff returning to normal. Right, this Northman, you will be executed. You'll be sacrificed to the gods. And let's disband our army. How much manpower do we now have? 21,000. It is improving. Good. People's opinions are slowly improving. Right, we've got here Liege Loyalists and Queen's Counterpart. So the people of Skagos is pretty much the only one that we need to worry about at the moment, which is perfect. We've had problems with them before, haven't we? Right, let's improve diplomatic relations on Skagos, and let's scheme in Skagos as well and see if we can improve stuff there. Training the children. Okay, hopefully we can get our wife with child soon. Can we send her a gift, get her to like us a little bit more? Yes, we can. Is there anything else that we can do? Award an honorary title? A bodyguard? No, but that does mean we have a bodyguard slot open. So let's see if we've got anyone we can add to that. Only the Queen. She's actually a decent fighter. Do you know what? Let's have her as a bodyguard. Then it might make her like us that little bit more. give an artifact? Have we got anything that we could give her that I don't mind giving away? This one's not as good, is it? Yeah, that one's better. Let's give her the Beyond the Wall axe. There you go. Increases her opinion of us by 30. Have that axe, love. It's our shit axe anyway. We've got a better axe. Got 2 better axes, actually. Your vassal chief, Drold Borhel, has been captured by High Chief Archer's Crowhunter of the Lower Frostfangs and taken prisoner in the Skirting Pass. So he's going to take over that land as well now, isn't he? He hasn't taken all these lands for himself, though, has he? He has got a couple of them for himself, but most of them he's allowed other houses to remain there. Tales of your misdeeds are told from the Arbiter Ashai. I accept your gracious gift. What a splendid object. Still doesn't like us that much, though. One thing I was going to check. Isn't that where House Warrior Main ruled, though? Ah, no. We do have Chieftess Poppy of Winterkeep. Wow, she's the last Warrior Main. Right, let's arrange a betrothal, then. Between her... Oh, we get to actually arrange that betrothal for her. We want a matrimonial marriage, of course. We don't want her to lose her family name. We don't want this family to go extinct. Is there anyone about? A Fowler Toolman. Okay, interesting. The Fowlers are marrying into the Toolman. We've got a Riswell here, who's just a courtier. Let's go for him and get the joining of the different cultures and houses together again. Once we've got a little bit more manpower, we can attack the north again. How much manpower does the north have? 14. So we have more strength than the north because we have taken a lot of its land. And something I did notice that I didn't notice, but somebody said in the comments, or it might have been on Discord, is the fact that our Kingdom of Thenn is like the complete opposite to the Andalian borders near enough. And that's crazy that it actually is. It's really cool. And that has been accepted. And we can usurp the title of the High Chieftain of the Lower Frostfangs. That might be a good thing to do, just to stop Crowkiller, because he's getting a little bit too big for his boots. How much does he like us at present? Not a whole amount. What about Lord of He's only young and the Gorge? He would make us... He's a very powerful ally, a very powerful vassal. And we do have a non-aggression pact, so it might be a good idea to let him keep that, though. He has a lot of manpower if we can keep him on side, but we do have the option to usurp it, at least if he starts getting out of line. So it might be a good idea to, yeah, keep him in line. Another giant died. The giants are all dying. Caught out of hiding. Pansy loses a trait in hiding. Loses a trait in... Yeah, get them out of hiding now that they're back in our custody. Yeah, there's still not really anything else that we can do at present. It's just a case of letting our manpower replenish, getting the vassals on side, and then we can go to war again. What's this here? Sheepshead Hills. House Ashwood. They've actually got their sigil there as well. That's interesting. Who's House Ashwood? I'm missing something here. Why are the Hornwoods not in charge of that? My first raider, Asbjorn of Thenn, has told me about a remarkable weaponsmith residing in the Winterkeep. Yep, let's get him in then. I think I'll probably go for another sword. Then again, we've not got a mace or a lance, have we? We could make a mace. Don't really know if I want a lance, to be honest. It doesn't seem very Thenn, does it? Any very wildling. Once the weaponsmith's craftsmanship has been checked by my most knowledgeable attendants to ensure the quality was sufficient. Blah, 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 blah. We've had this loads of times. I don't need to keep reading this. Let's go for a mace. And I don't need any frills or anything like that. I just want the most powerful, decent mace that you can make for us. We've still got a ton of money to spend, which is good. It seems the young women no longer have the power to seduce me. I just don't feel lustful anymore. Lose the trait lustful. Probably because we're getting a bit old. It's a shame. Theodore is an authority on metallurgy and has some theories that can improve the quality of the metal in the items you commission. He just requires funds to obtain the necessary materials. Yep, okay. Probably because we've built quite a little bit now in the game, so it's going to hopefully give us some better stuff. That's from our severe illness, isn't it? Yeah. And fate smiles upon me. My wife Alice is pregnant. Perfect. Let's hope that we get a nice bloodline there. How are our other sons and children doing? Cregan's doing well with his 2 Thenn daughters, which is perfect. And what about our other... Well, our grandson, who is betrothed to an Umber as well. So at least we've got a few Umber lines here. And another Wildling revolt. Oh, just go away with the revolts, please. How much manpower can we call up from the giants? Stare. 300. Oh my goodness, that is woeful. We could get a decent amount from here, though, couldn't we? 3,000. And the Valley of Thenn. There we go. That's more than enough manpower. Let's get them to meet up here and take care of that revolt, then. Oh, for God. And another one. Oh, thankfully, it's one of those that ends on 100% straight away for no apparent reason. Let's castrate the prisoner. Let's cause him some trouble. He's now a eunuch. And let's talk. Well, we do lose a bit of piety. We won't upset other people, though. And we know that our guy likes to torture, so at least he lives to tell the tale. Harless was undressed, tied to a pole, and left out in the snow overnight. While it seems like he suffered no permanent damage, he had to be carried back inside. You're sure he learnt his lesson. And let's just execute him to finish. Do you know what? No, let's see how far we can go with this. I've done this before and they normally die. Let's mutilate him. You order the jailer to drag Harless from his cell while you methodically prepare your tools. No one crosses you unscathed, and Harless will become a living example of this. At least that's the plan, but who knows, you could slip. He becomes one-handed. Let's let him heal for a little bit and then we'll do some more torture with him. He's complaining about his dark cell. We'll be merciful. We'll put you in house arrest because then you'll heal better and then we can do a little bit more torturing. Let's have some fun with you, why not? Our guy likes to torture. Hopefully he can heal a little bit now and then we can... What else can we do with him? We can blind him. We can mutilate him a little bit more. I don't care about stuff going on in the Vale. Not for now, anyway. Got a child lacking a focus. Princess Yuri of the North. She's also married, getting married to a Umbar as well. It takes so long for our armies to amass beyond the wall. At first, the signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidence, but now they are becoming too frequent to be ignored. My wife will give birth under auspicious stars. Hopefully, oh, could we have a child of destiny for our Umber Thenn child? That would be awesome. Let's pay the interest on the behalf of our vassal just to get them to like us a little bit more. It was only 8 gold. God knows who wildlings are borrowing money from. Who'd lend a wildling money? Brandon Stark had Winter Kings added to their treasury. This guy's a joke. We need to put him down a little bit more. What's our... 29,000. We're healing nicely now. I am most sorry, my Magnar, Theodore said apologetically. The weaponsmith has informed me that the precious metals and special tools needed to produce the mace I ordered are impossible to find in my own realm. I can send men on an expedition to acquire said materials, although it will be costly. Yep, send them immediately. We've got plenty of wealth. Hopefully we're going to get a pretty impressive weapon here then. First trader Sigil Clanbreaker has raised concerns about one of the castles along the wall. He warns that extensive repairs to Icemark are urgently needed, and that if we do not do something soon, the castle will become unusable and fall into ruin. Take all the men and supplies you need. Yep, get it finished. Get the wall fixed. And here we go, we've got our 7,000 manpower now. Let's go take care of this wildling revolt. Prince Cregan of the True North has inherited Weirwood of Island Weirwood from Priest. Oh, that's our son's inherited it in the Blackwood Grove, isn't it? Yes. I think we'll end this episode here, though, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I hope that you've enjoyed. We will take care of this Wildling Revolt in the next episode. Hopefully, we'll have enough manpower as well then to be able to attack the Starks again and take a huge chunk of the north. I think now we've got enough power to really do some damage and hopefully take a huge chunk of it. Thank you once again, as I said, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.